Hello. Welcome to the wee Wednesday Blether for another week. We are in North Dakota, which means we've finally got out of Montana and finally finished stage 4 of our trip. Beach, North Dakota. It's quite a nice wee place. We have had some hard time with the weather. Thank you for those who have been praying. We had about 4 days maybe 5 days where it was above 100 degrees. We've been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, cycling into towns at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and still above 100 degrees. So the heat's been really hard. It's taken a huge toll on our bicycles. Just a quick few stories about the heat. My bar bag, the clip that holds it on, has buckled in the heat. The plastic's just softened and it's just folded up, so we need to replace that. We think Sharon's helmet has melted a little bit. Definitely the high vis is turning white. Her dry bag on the end is definitely decomposing or melted in the sun. We grated cheese to put on our tortillas. It was melted before we got onto our tortillas. We were going to fry ground beef on our stove, put it on the fry pan, and here's Sharon home. We put it on the fry pan and it had started cooking before we got to actually put it on the heat. So it's been really hot. We had a lovely stay in a place called Sand Springs. Absolutely nothing there except this little convenience store, gas station, post office, all combined into one. They sold us perhaps the best ever milkshake we've ever had. There was a church up the hill and we pitched our tent behind the church and just looked at the stars all night, so that was really nice. We got up really early in the morning, again 4 o'clock. We were on the road by about 5, but there were roadworks and they wouldn't let us go in the roadworks, and so they put our bicycles in the back of a pilot vehicle and drove us 12 miles. We'd booked a motel that night in a place called Jordan, full of people digging for dinosaur bones. And we arrived at the motel at 9:15 in the morning and they let us in. And so that was really cool. So we spent a whole day just sucking up air conditioning and speaking to Capiqua cyclists. Our bikes have taken a toll. Just spent $119 on our bikes yesterday. Perhaps about 15 miles back west, a local pastor drove us to 23 miles the other direction to a bike shop, and we got our bikes all fixed up in the bike shop and back again, which was nice. Sharon's had a wobbly seat post and someone managed to ship that in from, don't know where, but it came in, and we met them on the side of the road, which was really cool. And one day when we were there on the side of the road, it was the day that broke us. We were just kind of wondering where God's mercy was, and people we've been staying with flew around the corner in their Dripped in the Blood of Jesus van and stopped and gave us ice and water and snacks, and so that was really nice. We've done some long miles because there's absolutely nothing in East Montana, just nothing. Lovely nothing, but nothing. Our miles are getting shorter. There's still a few hot days ahead of us, I see, but I think maybe they might be under 100. So. But still getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and getting on the road. We had some storms. We were in Winnett and there was a huge storm. We got up at 4:30 in the morning and the skies were beautiful in front of us, and I looked behind and it was just dark, thunder and lightning. And so we quickly panicked and got everything away, and the storm split in two and went either side of us, and so we managed to cook our breakfast in the middle of these two electrical storms on either side of us, so that was kind of fun. And then another night in Circle. Circle would be the bad drivers island in the middle of Montana. Nice people in Circle, but aggressive drivers. So we were, anyhow, had a pretty terrible storm in the middle of the night. No, actually early in the evening there, and then another one during the morning. They're a little bit scary, but they're also a little bit fun. What else can I tell you about the last week, other than it's just been hot. We're in beach. The total stranger has let us into their house while they're on holiday, which is nice. Bikes have been cleaned. just been out for a cup of coffee, which has been nice, reading my book. We don't get much time to read. And now I'm about to cook lunch and get down to the public library where they will have internet and hopefully upload this. So, I know I've forgotten to tell you something. Anyhow, onwards and eastwards. We'll be in Napoleon in North Dakota for our next day off, so we're looking for a place to stay there. And that's the other thing I wanted to say, especially to you praying people. There's been a couple of times where we've spent hours on the road on a hot day, and there's just been this one cloud just above us, just blocking the sun, which has been nice. So thank you to you praying people as well. Anyhow, that's all. Got to cook lunch, and see you next week. Bye.